Hi Tarot friends, it's Jade here with Tarot Your Truth. My channel is all about sharing my journey with the tarot, and occasionally I will do a deck walkthrough with a new deck. I was hoping, I have a few minutes here while I'm waiting for my partner to get out of a conference, and I was hoping to do a walkthrough of my the new deck that I purchased. I'm in New Orleans for a few days. And actually I leave tomorrow morning at 3 a.m. And I just realized that my brand new deck is actually packed. I packed everything, the book and the cards and everything. So I can't do the walkthrough right this minute. I will do that a little bit later. The new deck that I purchased, since I'm in New Orleans, I purchased the New Orleans Voodoo deck. That was after speaking with several locals here about what deck might have been created by local indie artists, and I understand that was one, and so I purchased it here. Probably would have been a whole lot cheaper in on Amazon or whatnot, but I do prefer to support local when I can. In any case, that one is packed, so I'll come back with a video on that one later. One quick thing I want to mention is I apologize for the sound quality if it's too low, and also for the shaking. I don't have my tripod or my microphone with me. I just thought I would do this pretty impromptu. And what I'm doing while I'm waiting for my partner is just playing around with a newish deck, which is the Zombie Tarot. I don't know if you've seen this deck before, but it is fabulous. It's such a fun deck. Last week I actually edged it. Whoa, that just got dark all of a sudden. Anyway, I edged it in sort of a orangey brown color and brown, so that when you mix it, it kind of looks like that, as you're seeing now. I just thought that would match the deck the best. The cards themselves, I can't remember if I've done a walkthrough actually of this. I don't think I have. But the cards themselves are quite fun. Let's see if I can increase the brightness here a little bit. Okay, there we go. The cards are very fun, but it is also quite a nice little reader. I'm not going to go through all of these right now because I know that the shaking is probably going to drive people nuts or make them sick. But the cards are just, they're very fun. There's always something in there that's just such an interesting, quite an interesting thing. So one of the things that I've been doing to get to know this deck is I was looking at Dusty White's Easiest Way to Learn Tarot Ever, and what he has done, he has a number of exercises in his book, one of which is, he's talked about this on his podcast as well, but one of which is to turn over a card. I think you're supposed to play this with a friend or another card reader, and you, this happens to me, this happens to you, and you just sort of alternate through the deck. And the point of that exercise is that, because tarot is supposed to, it's really to try to get you away from the rote meanings, right? Because tarot is supposed to encompass all of the meanings possible in life. So it's really it can get quite hilarious. So that's the first exercise. I've done that one. I did that one on the plane actually, because I had quite a long plane ride to get here. And the second one I was going to do, but I just got a text. Anyway, the second one was pulling two cards, so working your way through the deck again, but two cards at a time. And this time you're building a story. How do you get from the first card to the second card? and again, so you're building, you're building your knowledge of this deck, and you're trusting your intuition, and you're just coming up with fun stories. And so it's just 2 cards at a time. That will be my next thing to get doing, but I have to get going again, and I will see you guys next time, hopefully with a walkthrough of my new New Orleans Voodoo Tarot. Bye for now.